What is up, y'all? Jiri here, and we are back again with another daily live stream on Underdog Fantasy. Only a few days before the NFL draft, but we're back again as always. Y'all know what it is. Subscribe, turn the bell on, hit the like, comment, do all the things, man. We really appreciate it around here, and we're not going to waste any time. Let's hop on in to a draft. We still got these UDFAs, which are fun. This one's filling up pretty quick, though. A lot slower than the other ones, but getting close to filling. Not sure if this one will last us until the actual draft or if they're going to put out one more. I'd be curious to see. Should we multi-table? Should we do 2 at a time? Maybe. 2 at a time is always kind of fun. What's up, Doug? Happy holidays. We back at it. Hope everyone's having a great day. Now that we are in our draft rooms, how about we rip that intro?
Get ready! It's time for Jerry Football! Let's go! You don't want to miss out! Come on and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is time. It is time. We're going to rip these drafts. We are in one already. We got the Toxic Tower in here. What's up, boys? How we doing over here? I don't know which one of you runs that account, but what's up to all three of you? Hope you're having a beautiful day. And we are at the 12 spot. Kind of good, kind of bad for multi-tabling these drafts, but we're going to rip it. We're going to take it down. Y'all know how we do. Probably get pretty weird in this one, too. Probably get pretty weird. Hulk Smash Potatoes. That's a fun name. We got Libra in here at the 1. Holding it down. Any other names I recognize? Not. We got the Doctor. I recognize the Doctor. For sure. Drafting right next to me, too. So, gotta watch out for that. And this little board's definitely not filling, man. I saw Underdog put out something on their Twitters today to try and promote it. This shit ain't filling, man. Come on now. It's been out for 3 months. 20 max. They messed up big on the 20 max, man. Should have made it 40. It'd be filled. 50 would be cool. But should have some nice overlay in that tournament. And what pick did we get here? We got pick 6. Okay. I don't mind that. 1 pick in the middle, 1 pick at the end. That's not too bad, right? Yo, we all do. But BVG sucks at tech, so mostly not BVG. Poor BVG, man. He's just such a punching bag, but someone has to be, right? Someone has to be. I know a Hulk Smash dude is legit. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you're Hulk smashing potatoes, you got to be legit. Yeah, if it were 50, the little board would definitely be filled by now. Now, I'm probably just going to double tap running backs here at the turn. We'll get James Cook, and then I'm kind of feeling the love. I'm feeling the love today, so let's get some Jeremiah Love. We're gonna not think about these ones too much. Just rip them. Double running backs from the end feel pretty good, but I'm not the biggest on Achane, not the biggest on Hampton. I like some rookie upside and Love. Sounds like he's going to be going to Tennessee. Maybe the Commanders. Maybe the Giants now that they have 2 first-round picks. Who knows? I mean, I just want to draft St. Brown every time. I feel like I don't draft that much Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey anymore because I just usually pull up St. Brown to 6. But I have no shame in doing that. What's up, Chad Candles? GM. How we doing on this beautiful Monday morning? It is almost draft day. We're 3 days away now? It's on Thursday? My goodness. Anyone have any hot draft takes? I've been thinking about doing like a little mock draft. Even though I don't know too much about like the prospects or breaking down whatever, it might be fun because I mean everyone's gonna be wrong anyways. Mock drafts are literally just a thing for fun. I know there's people on YouTube that do them like every single day or a couple a week, and like they're all gonna be wrong. That's the thing. If you can get like 10% of your picks right, or 20% of your picks right, you are a genius. But I, I'm supposed to be working that evening on Thursday, but I'm gonna try and get out of it. I'll see if someone can do me a favor. We'll see though. I definitely want to be watching the draft live, not just trying to listen to it. I hope it's an entertaining one, man. I think Roger Goodell shortened the first round clock this year from 10 minutes to 8 minutes or 7 minutes. I think it's 7 or 8 minutes now, which is kind of nice. Because they just end up waiting anyways after they already have their pick for more commercials. And let's reach up. Let's get a little different. Let's get Brock Bowers with St. Brown. We're going to get a little weird in this one. But I kind of like this. I personally like Bowers over Trey McBride. And I don't think you're going to get St. Brown and Brock Bowers paired together too much. And you're probably not getting Brock Bowers all the way back here in the third, even though he does slide there sometimes. Oh, I don't know about this. Jeremiah Love drafted as the number 1 pick. I don't know about that. Now, hey, if you want to, if you really think that, I'm sure you'd get some pretty good odds in the betting markets. But you can definitely find some good edges in the NFL draft if you really like tuned in and you know and you have like some good suspicions as to what's going to happen. For example, a couple years ago, this is probably one of my favorite bets that I've hit, and I should have the video loaded and I would show you my reaction when it happened. But it was 3 years ago, I think now, 3 drafts ago, where the Detroit Lions were picking number 6 overall, and I was anticipating them trading out from it. And I was hearing that the Arizona Cardinals were interested in trading and that they were interested in Paris Johnson, the left tackle. And so I put like $60 down on Paris Johnson to be the 6th overall pick. And the odds were like 60-1 or something like that. Because obviously the Lions, they had Penei Sewell and Taylor Decker. They don't need an offensive tackle. So they weren't going to draft Paris Johnson. But then the Lions, they traded back to 12 with the Houston Texans, I think it was. Right? No. The Cardinals traded the Houston Texans for pick 12, and they traded up to pick 3. I was thinking the Lions were going to trade up to pick 3 and get Will Anderson, but it was the Texans instead. And then the Cardinals ended up trading back up to pick 6 with the Lions, and then they drafted Paris Johnson Jr. Oh, fuck, dude. I went on auto in my other draft? Ah, shit. Who'd I get? Kyron Garrett Wilson? That's not bad. I probably would have drafted them anyways. I forgot I was doing 2 drafts. My goodness. I got distracted. But, hey, pretty nice start. Probably would have taken those guys anyways. But Paris Johnson ended up getting pick 6. And I won like $4,000 off of $60, which felt pretty sweet. And I got a video of my reaction too, which is pretty hilarious. Now I got to remember where I am in these drafts, not get carried away. But getting Ladd at 43 is pretty nice. Fading these running backs, which I've had some fun doing in these $2 drafts. It's been fun fading the running backs and trying to catch up later. Now, I would love David Montgomery to come back to me. David Montgomery feels really nice as your first running back when you're fading them. At least for me. I think he's going to be good in Houston. And I'm kind of also looking forward to these 18-round drafts instead of these 20-round drafts. They're going to go even quicker, which is kind of fun. And I feel like you just need a little more strategy. Not everyone's going to be spamming 3 quarterbacks or 4 tight ends, which I kind of like. I feel like you need a little more strategy. Do some more like 5 running back builds as well. Try and get a little thinner, a little more accurate. Terry McLaurin goes, so let's jump in here. And David Montgomery's still available. I'll take him. I like that. 'Cause we could still get another receiver, but I'll get a receiver at the next turn. I'm cool with that. David Montgomery feels like a good first running back. And then we got an opposite build here. 3 running backs, 1 receiver instead of 3 receivers, 1 running back. Kind of like that. Rome goes. Now, who will I be looking at here? It's pretty gross. I do not like this turn that much. See what the doctor does. He goes Christian Watson. So I'm going to go ahead and just draft Jaden Daniels. I kind of like doing this. Draft Jaden Daniels, and then let's get another receiver. I'm going to get Alec Pierce. He got paid almost $30 million a year. Let's just assume that Indy is going to use him more. Then let's get an elite quarterback who we can backsack later, and I just think is a good pick. Because at pick 84, 85, I feel pretty comfortable just reaching for a couple players. And then do I just take Jaden again? I mean, I just think he's the best player available. Yeah. I'll take Jaden again. I think this guy had this guy had Terry, so he's probably not too happy. And then this guy takes naked Joe Burrow with Lamar Jackson, which, I mean, this guy's probably not too happy about. He takes Drake May, though, with Travion Henderson, A.J. Brown. So maybe that was his plan anyways. We got the report that A.J. Brown expected to be traded to the New England Patriots, which, I mean, a lot of people have been expecting for a long time. Devonta Smith goes pick 34 in this draft. And we'll check out where he went in the other draft after this as well. Patrick Mahomes pulled up to 72 with Rashee Rice. I get wanting to stack Rice, but I don't think Mahomes should be pulled up this high. Coming back from his ACL injury, I don't know. Not really for me. Now, a few picks away, I can kind of do whatever I want right here. Don't think I'm going to go a tight end with Bowers. I'd probably rather just, I have no problem having only Brock Bowers as my tight end. I really don't. We can have one tight end. Parker Washington goes, who I would have loved to be my pick there. Michael Wilson, Jordan Addison, maybe. Let's go with Ramondre. Sure. Just get another solid running back, because these receivers, they don't excite me that much. I don't think they're that different from the receivers down here in the Jaden Reeds, Michael Pittman, Wan'Dale Robinsons. I like this grouping a little more. So let's go with Ramondre. And then 2 tight ends off the board, which we like to see. Back on over here, let's see where Devonta Smith went. Devonta Smith went pick 38 in this one. So no one really reacting too much yet. I mean, I'm taking Devonta Smith over Ted McMillan. That's for sure. Chris Olave is a questionable one. Are you guys taking Devonta Smith over Chris Olave, assuming he goes to the Patriots? That's where it gets a little questionable, I think. Michael Wilson goes, Courtland Sutton, DK Metcalf still here, and we need receivers, so I'd be happy with them. Two guys I don't draft too much Courtland Sutton. I do like drafting DK Metcalf. Sutton goes, so we're gonna take Sutton and probably Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison or Jaden Reed. Who would I rather have? Even though we would have to reach up for Reed, I don't really care. It's one of those guys for me. And I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Jaden Reed over Jordan Addison. Might be a little crazy. I think a lot of people would take Addison, but I don't know. I kind of like Jordan Reed. Jaden Reed. Like, if he can stay healthy, he's just going to be, like, good for best ball. And we auto to pick. Damn. Fuck. Damn it. I didn't realize. Oops. Autoed another pick. Not doing great at multi-tabling today, but we got Jackson Dart. So we're definitely done at quarterback. Not the worst two quarterbacks to have, I guess. Jackson Dart, Jaden Daniels. We can both backstack them later, I guess. But I don't know. I guess it's better than autoing Matt Stafford. And Jared Goff, Jordan Love, they get pulled up as well. So maybe it's not the worst thing getting Jackson Dart. At least he runs the ball. Get some NFC East correlation, I guess. Kyler Murray gets pulled up too. So maybe not such a bad pick. A lot of receivers still falling, which is good for us. Even though I'm pretty solid at receiver, but I would definitely want to draft another one here still. Pearsall, Godwin. I'll take one of these guys. Godwin still here? Godwin or Jaden Reed? I mean, I'm just going to take the ADP value of Chris Godwin. We got Jackson Dart past ADP. So let's just keep getting the ADP fallers. Now let's hop on back over. Okay, 12 picks away, 12 picks away. Don't want to be autoing these. This team's kind of fun, though. Jaden Daniels, James Cook, Jeremiah Love, Kyron Williams. So really solid at running back. Then receivers, Garrett Wilson, Alec Pierce, DK Metcalf, Jaden Reed. A lot of spike week potential, which is always good. And I do not mind having 0 tight ends still. Does not bother me. Let's take a look at the draft board real quick. See if there's anything interesting going on in here. I mean, Matt Porter got 4 quarterbacks. Okay. He has Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Bo Nix. Okay. 1 running back in Breece Hall, 3 receivers, Puka, Waddle, Lemon, and then Trey McBride is his tight end. All right. Makes me kind of glad I drafted Jaden Daniels now. With someone already having 4 quarterbacks. That's kind of wild right there. Kyler Murray gets taken. So, okay, the doctor right before me, he has Christian Watson. So maybe Jordan Love doesn't come back to me. I was kind of thinking if anything, drafting Jaden Reed over Jordan Addison would give me another out at quarterback. Because I didn't expect Kyler to fall back. And we're back on the clock over here. We need a running back. Do we go Price? Do we go Pollard? Sure, let's just take Price. I don't draft him a ton. Falling past ADP. I'm a sucker for the ADP values. Y'all already know. And Jordan Love does get taken. Not even by the doctor. This guy has no stacks. Just wanted him. All right now. Now, with my team, who would I want to go with? Baker gets taken. I mean, naked Goff? Sure, why not? Unless I want to push and wait for like Daniel Jones. Maybe I do that. I kind of want Tony Pollard on this team. Why? I don't know. Probably doesn't make too much sense. And then I think I might take Josh Downs over Jared Goff, actually. Let's do that. Let's get double Indy. And then maybe we take Daniel Jones with our next pick. Let's try that instead. 3 picks away over here. Hey. Kitty's being little rascals, man. Little rascals. Now, right here, do we want a running back? Do we want a receiver? So kind of the only positions I'm choosing between. Omar Cooper, Jalen Coker. I'm going to go with one of these guys, and let's take the rookie. Rookies are always fun to take. Still 12 picks away, 18 picks away. I like getting strong at receiver in these tournaments. We got Chris Godwin, which gives us some floor. Ladd, Olave, St. Brown. Literally all these guys are slot receivers. Omar Cooper kind of plays in the slot a bit too. From the out wide, but pretty similar receiving core. What's up, Daniel? How we doing, dude? How we doing on this beautiful Monday? We're out here multi-tabling some UDFAs. I might actually end up maxing this one. I have 6 entries left. It's like 20% of the tournament left. So might actually end up maxing it. But I've multi-tabled most of these, so makes it easier, that's for sure. This team's not too bad. Still pretty weak at running back. Feel good at quarterback with the auto Jackson Dart. When Jacoby Brissett goes at 133, Jackson Dart does not feel bad at 91. Jaden Higgins down here would be nice. Aaron Jones would be nice. Maybe we take Isaiah Likely as a stack with Jackson Dart. That's possible. Even though we have Brock Bowers, we don't necessarily need it. We'll see. I would take Higgins first, though. Daniel Jones goes. So let's take Jaden Higgins. Pick 139, Jaden Higgins. I'm with it. Let's hop back on over. We're 6 picks away in our other draft. And hoping Daniel Jones is still on the board. Malik Willis, Sam Darnold went. So DJ is still there for us when we have double Indy. We're trying it out. And then got some news about Aaron Rodgers now probably not making this decision before the draft. Fucking annoying. Come on, dude. You say you're going to make it before the draft, then nah. He's probably going to come out at the draft and just try and do this magical surprise. I'm coming back. No way. Oh my God. But it's kind of just annoying at this point. Now, would I want Rachaad White to stack up with Jane Daniels? That's a possibility. The tight ends here are quite nice as well. Kincaid, Goddard, Sadiq. I'm definitely taking Daniel Jones. And then, do I want Rachaad White or do I want my first tight end? I think I need a tight end more. And I think Dallas Goedert's probably the best one available. Dallas Goedert or Dalton Kincaid. Let's go Goddard on this team. With the news that A.J. Brown. We are on the clock. Panic pick Rashid Shaheed. Even though probably needed a running back more than a receiver. I just like Rashid Shaheed, so I panic picked him. And I can probably stop at 7 receivers on this team. So we're going to load up at running back later. Maybe if I had 5 more seconds, I probably would have picked Tyrone Tracy, especially with Jackson Dart, or JCM even. We'll see. Maybe one of those guys falls back to us. I'm never going to be upset taking Rashid Shaheed, though. And then, did I auto another pick? No. Okay. We're good. I'm not doing the best job multi-tabling today, but hey, we out here. It's going to be weird having like a few days without drafts now. Drafting like every single day and streaming it too. It's going to be strange. Because, yeah, I won't be streaming again. Once the draft starts, I won't stream again until May 1st. Probably. No, it'll be May 2nd. Yeah, I get back home from New York like May 1st at like 9 p.m. So not going to be streaming that night. But the next morning, I'll probably hop on, do a nice long stream, rip a bunch of drafts. Have some fun doing that. Now, I was hoping one of these running backs came back to me, or Chig would have been nice. James Conner would have felt good too. I guess let's get double Houston running backs. Why not? David Montgomery, Woody Marks. Sure. Let's do it. 7 picks away, 9 picks away. Kind of wish I drafted Tyrone Tracy instead of Rashid Shaheed on that other team. Maybe could have got Stephon Diggs instead of Woody Marks. Like, who would you rather have? Shaheed and Marks or Diggs and Tyrone Tracy? Who knows? But we're going to be drafting at least 8 running backs on this team, I'm sure. Might even just stop at 1 tight end and like 7 receivers, get 10 running backs. Who knows? Do some wild shit in these tournaments, man. I am not afraid. Then we have just Dallas Goedert over here. Chig, someone I'm going to be drafting almost certainly if he's there. Because we have Jaden Daniels. Might as well. If I really wanted to stop at 4 running backs, I could. Probably going to take a 5th in Missile or Tracy. Jonathan Brooks, I still just don't like personally. And then there's really no receivers here I'm interested in. So let's take Chig. And then Missile or Tracy. I think this team feels like a Missile team. So let's go with that. And then back on the clock in our other draft, we need running back. I'm pretty sure. So let's take Brian Robinson. Glad we didn't miss that pick now. We can stay over here for sure. Where is Dontavian Wicks going to go now? Is he going to go even higher? He's already shot up pretty high in these drafts. Oh, dude. I know who my round 20 pick might be. I think I know. Yeah, I think I know the structure that I'm gonna do in this tournament. Probably will draft a second tight end because why not? Probably will draft an 8th wide receiver because why not? And then probably 8 running backs because we definitely need them. Would have been nice to get Tank. Now, AJ Barner at 187 is kind of hard to pass up for me. Looking at running back and tight end here. I probably need to take the running back, though, because there's other tight ends available that we can get. We don't need AJ Barner. But Mason Taylor, Gunnar Helm both go. Okay, AJ Barner goes too, so don't get to choose him. Let's get some rookie upside in Nicholas Singleton. So in this draft room, I kind of like having Price and Singleton with this group of running backs because we need them to hit. Big sneeze. We need the upside because Dave Montgomery, Ramondre, probably not going to hold it down all year. And yeah, we got a lot of Houston too. 'Cause I forgot we drafted Jaden Higgins as well. So Higgins, Marks, Montgomery. Interesting. We still have Jaden Daniels and Jackson Dart both unstacked, but I don't really care too much about that, honestly. It's not the biggest deal. Kayshon Boutte falling because of AJ Brown expected to be traded there. But would anyone be surprised if Kayshon Boutte gets traded to Philly with whatever pick for AJ Brown? I wouldn't. Because, I mean, Boutte and Mac Hollins are kind of similar players anyways. And then you had AJ Brown in there. Yeah, they got rid of Stephon Diggs, but I don't know. I don't know if they really need the Boutte all that much. Now, we're done at running backs. I'm not drafting another one. So I can't draft Emmett Johnson. Do we just take the Boutte on this team? We need receivers. So I probably will. Christian Kirk probably fits this team well. And I mean, yeah, I would just slap some Boutte. Okay, let's just take both of these guys. We need receivers. And then back on the clock over here. Kamara, I guess. It's not my favorite, but hopefully he's just going to get some points for us. If he doesn't retire, then it's a fine click on this team. Okay. Okay. Let's hop back on over. Make sure we're not missing picks. And we're not. This draft is going way quicker, man. We joined this one second, and this draft is going way faster than the one where we're drafting pick 12. This one's dragging compared. Jaden Daniels, Daniel Jones at quarterback. Running backs, James Cook, Jeremiah Love, Kyron Williams, Tony Pollard, Keaton Missile. So really solid running back room. Receivers, kind of some misfits. Garrett Wilson, Alec Pierce, DK Metcalf, Jaden Reed, Josh Downs, Christian Kirk, Kayshon Boutte. Honestly, not that bad, though. And then tight ends, Dallas Goedert, Chigakonko. Not that bad. I think this team's actually coming together pretty decently. Could say we're thin at quarterback, but I like going 2 quarterbacks in this tournament a lot more than 3. Because it's so top heavy. Just shoot for the moon, right? Now, round 18, 19, 20. Could take Jordan James, who's getting hyped up a lot. Ray Davis, I probably like more. Could go with a rookie receiver. Let's go Ray Davis. I just think Jordan James gets replaced in the NFL draft. So I'm kind of waiting till after the draft to pick him in the summer tournaments. I just think a rookie's going to go there, and who knows what's happening in San Francisco. They do have good offseason vibes, though, considering, like, they just re-signed Trent Williams, who was throwing a fit, and they brought in, veterans like Christian Kirk and Mike Evans, so they're definitely going all in. But I don't know if Jordan James is the backup running back to go all in on, personally. Now, we need receiver on this team. We need tight end still. Pat Frymuth, Terrence Ferguson. Could take Aaron Rodgers on this team. We're stopping at 5 running backs. And then our RB2 is only, or quarterback 2 is only Daniel Jones. And then we do have DK Metcalf, Pittsburgh Steeler. But do I want 9 or 10 receivers? I think 9's probably fine. We still have Garrett Wilson, right? So we'll see. If these guys are available, I'll probably take them. 3 picks away, 3 picks away. And then here on this team, I'm going to want Theo Johnson as a stack with Jackson Dart. Let's go ahead and take him. Okay, we're just going to let it auto. Fuck it. Don't want to miss this pick. Pat Fry. Okay, Aaron Rodgers gets taken. That's a bummer. I'll take Pat Fryermuth over Terrence Ferguson, and then we could get Mooney, could get Brazel, Flournoy. We just need receiver at this point. And let's just go with a rookie. Let's go Brazel Dazzle. Sure. And then in this one, we autoed Theo Johnson. Now, is this the draft where we get Odell Beckham Jr.? These are the options for my last two picks. I'm either going Odell or Treylon Burks. Tyler Stack with Dart or Daniels. Now, I kind of want to just get Odell Beckham Jr. as a bit of a meme. I don't think he's really going to do much in fantasy, but I kind of want him on one of the teams. However, already got Theo Johnson as a stack with Jackson Dart, so I'm kind of just leaning towards Treylon Burks to get at least something with Jaden Daniels, which I probably will end up doing. But I think this team's kind of fun. Very thin at running back, of course, but feels really good everywhere else. Like elite quarterback, elite tight end, elite receivers, and then a whole lot of running backs. Khalil Mulligans? Nick Westbrook-Akini. Okay. Let's go Treylon Burks. So final team over here, we got Jaden Daniels, Jackson Dart at quarterback. Running backs, David Montgomery, Ramondre Stevenson, Jadarian Price, Woody Marks, Brian Robinson, Nicholas Singleton, Alvin Kamara, Ray Davis. Receivers, 8 of them. St. Brown, Chris Olave, Lad McConkey, Chris Godwin, Omar Cooper Jr., Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, and Treylon Burks, with Brock Bowers, Theo Johnson as our tight ends. I like it. I think it's a fun team. It's definitely thin, but fun team to have. 2-8-8-2. I just like doing these extreme builds with these $2 drafts. I think it's a fun way to warm up for these summer drafts in Best Ball Mania. What's up, Best Ball and Call? How we doing, baby? At work? Hell yeah. I'll be having to go to work shortly after this stream. Man, can't believe it's almost a draft already. The offseason feels like it's so long and then so short all of a sudden, all at the same time. Sipping that coffee out of our Lions mug, of course. You got to have a mug of your team, man. I swear, drinking coffee Sunday morning while watching your team at 10 a.m. on the West Coast at least. Sipping that coffee, dude, it is a phenomenal feeling. Now, what do I want to do here? I'm going to stop at 5 running backs. Probably just end up taking 10 receivers. But we could take a 4th tight end if we want to. I feel like I can afford another tight end. I'm done at 2 quarterbacks, that's for sure. So wide receivers, I mean, let's take Stribling. Someone who's getting a lot more buzz recently. Money Anything was touting him and kind of just seems right. But do I need a 10th receiver, or would I rather have a 4th tight end? Like, I kind of just like Theo Johnson. Actually, you know what? Let's take Oscar Delp. Heard a lot of buzz about this guy as well. He got brought in on a lot of top 30 visits, and it seems like teams like him, even though I know nothing about him. I think he went to Georgia. But let's just mix him in, man. Get a little different. We don't need to draft the same teams. It's a $2 tournament, you know? So let's go over this team. We got Jaden Daniels, Daniel Jones, little Daniel stack, DJ, and JD. There you go. That's some correlation right there for your ass. Running backs, James Cook, Jeremiah Love, Kyron Williams, Tony Pollard, Keaton Missile. Receivers, Garrett Wilson, Alec Pierce, DK Metcalf, Jaden Reed, Josh Downs, Christian Kirk, Kayshon Boutte, Chris Brazzle-Dazzle, and DeJon Stribling. I kind of like it. Feels pretty thin, but at least we have Garrett Wilson holding it down as our one, who talent-wise is just really good. We got Alec Pierce, who's the number one on his team, even though Tyler Warren might be the number one target. DK, currently the number one. Jaden Reed, arguably the number one on his team over Christian Watson. Could argue that. Josh Downs double stacked with Alec Pierce. Christian Kirk, hopefully just solid veteran, can spike into our lineup some. Kayshon Boutte, hopefully not a 0 anymore, and he can still get some long touchdowns. And then just 2 rookies who can hopefully not be 0s. 4 tight ends, Dallas Goedert, Chig Okonkwo, Pat Freiermuth, Oscar Delp. I like it. 3 solid veterans and then random rookie upside. Kind of fun just taking these rookies at the end. Who knows? Maybe even goes to Washington or Indy and is a decent backup tight end. Who knows? Solid teams. Appreciate it, man. We're trying to just draft a little different. Test out the waters for these summer drafts coming up. And Lieber goes with Justin Fields at the end. Interesting. So I'm going to stop it there with those 2 drafts today. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday. Come back tomorrow. I love you. Joy is beautiful. And we are going to end this stream.
Hey, damn it. Hey, down. Hey, buddy.
Yo. Oh, dude, I just fell off my stool too. Yo, what a way to end this stream. Okay.